What's up, guys? Jake here, getting back some Ladykiller in a bind. We're starting day 5 morning. We're just waking up from an intense dream about something or another, so let's get into this. I woke up from an intense dream about something or other, just early enough to have actually woken up before she did, but too late to get back to sleep. I sat up, watching her sleep for a while. She looked... don't get me wrong, nobody looks that flattering while sleeping. Her hair was a mess, her makeup was off. But despite all that in that moment, I couldn't believe how beautiful she was. I'm not gonna say anything dramatic like, I was madly in love. That's silly. I just knew that as soon as I stepped out the door, I'd have to fend for myself again. But right now I felt so incredibly safe in the clutches of the cruel sadist who'd claimed me. Wow, so romantic. Per usual. Eventually, while I was thinking embarrassing thoughts like that, she started to stir. What was she stirring? Did she have like a bowl of soup next to the bed? That's weird. Good morning, beautiful. She interrupted me, reaching up, grabbing me by the hair, and immediately yanking me back downwards. Wow, that's so sweet. Ah! She kissed me, much more lazily than usual, sleepily. She just kept giving gentle kisses again and again, sighing happily as she did. Then she eased up her hold of my hair and started stroking it gently instead. It just felt so lovely, so peaceful. I guess we'll just ignore the fact that she tried to yank my hair out just a second ago. At the same time, she curled up close to me, her legs intertwining with mine as her legs pressed tightly up against my pussy. It just felt so nice, her smooth skin rubbing against mine. God, I love it when she does that. Maybe I should shave mine more often if it's like that. She kissed me again, then pulled back a little, smiling at me.
You're awake awfully early.
You're beautiful.
That's a bit of a non sequitur.
That's a lot of a non sequitur. She put her hand on my cheek and, looking at her naked body, I followed her lead, touching her waist. How is that following her lead? Shouldn't you put your hand on her cheek? Whatever.
Higher.
I hesitated, then let my hand drift upward until I was holding her breast, admiring how even such a cruel girl like her felt so delicate underneath my fingers. I asked myself, was this the first time I'd touched her like this? I guess I didn't have much of a chance before, given how much she loves tying up my arms. You're so soft. She kissed me gently.
So are you. You act all tough with your I'm such a badass biker chick, I'm so rugged, I'm too cool for school, and I'll get in as much trouble as I can every day, swagger.
I'm nothing like that.
But you're still just as soft as any girl underneath. Girls are just so lovely, aren't they?
More like your face is lovely. Boom! Fucking suck it. She laughed, shoving me away.
Oh my god, you did not just say that. How embarrassing. How do you have a reputation for being smooth?
No, embarrassing is you tying me up and using me like a footstool. My line was just corny. Besides, I thought you asked me not to use that word. She looked thoughtful, then suddenly got this huge grin.
Oh, I did do that to you, didn't I? You did like that, right?
In the heat of the moment, it was one thing to admit something like that, but talking about it so nonchalantly in the morning after, I felt a little bashful. Yeah, I did.
Ah, good. What a cute...
She suddenly stopped mid-sentence, seized by self-awareness.
Do I use the word slut too often during sex? I worry that it's a bit much.
Oh no, perish the thought. Of all the things that are over the top about what goes on between these two, I feel like the word slut is fairly subdued. You know, in the grand scheme of things. I don't know. I kissed her, squeezing her chest gently. I didn't want to admit to her face, whenever she called me that, it only hit me hard because it made me realize how dirty I felt. It's a little bit embarrassing when you call me that.
But you get off on embarrassing, don't you?
A little.
Oh, really? Just a little? You seem to be really good at getting yourself into those kinds of situations. What's the most embarrassing thing you've ever done during sex?
To be honest, no, lie, make something up.
I want to learn more about you.
Aw, how sweet. Promise not to laugh.
No, I won't promise that, but tell me anyway.
Fine, but if I'm being honest, The most embarrassing thing I've ever done during sex was... While a girl was going down on me, she shoved her junk in my face, and I just loudly blurted out, "Oh, it's the sex number." That's so smooth, though. Is that not what you say in that situation?
No!
She kept going, "Trust me, it's fun," and I just couldn't stop laughing. I just kept thinking of every stupid haha 69 joke, and we actually had to stop.
Oh my god, you're the worst!
A little bit. Oh, then she shoved me really hard, sitting up just so she could look down at me.
I can't believe you. Why does anyone think you're charming?
It's a real mystery. The idiot hasn't really been a charmer from what I've seen. Beats me. Pause. No, see, you're supposed to say, "No, I'm what beats you." You can't just set her up for jokes when she doesn't know the line, dude.
Oh my god, you are unbearably cheesy. Maybe you should just stay gagged. You are ridiculous.
What does it say about you that you like me anyway? And then she climbed on top of me, pinning me down by the shoulders and leaning over closely, suddenly staring at me intensely in the eyes. She kissed me strongly, then pressed her knee against my pussy. She knew that was my weakness now, and had no qualms about exploiting it. Wow, your vagina is your weakness. That's something. I don't know. I murmured softly, unable to help myself.
Now that's the kind of embarrassing noise I like to hear out of you.
After that, well, we went outside the ship for a swim. Suffice to say, we made good use of the extra time I'd gotten out of waking up so early. We cleaned the room, we did a crossword puzzle, and then we snuggled. It was very nice. I lost a suspicion. Woo! Go team. Let's rack up as much as we can today. I'm feeling feisty. Let's do it. All right, what do we got? Yeah, Look at this difficulty. Look at those potential votes. Let's fucking go, dude. This is my date with Lieutenant Zurg. This is gonna be awesome. Her text had read, "If you really want a private audience, come assist me with a problem. Meet me on the deck right away or forget about any future cooperation." Well, I had nothing better to do, and I figured there were probably worse ways to spend my time. Really? You actually willingly spent time with her just for fun? How is that even possible? Oh, God. Man, if you're asking me to defend her, well, don't. Please, I will not play devil's advocate. But I did meet her there when she asked. Oh, wow, this is a nice place. We've never been here before. Really? That's what we decided to wear out and about? That's... Okay, sure. Hey, what's up? Good afternoon. I wasn't expecting you to actually arrive promptly. I'm glad she's such a bitch even when we come here to help her. That's reassuring. Wait, did you just arrive from the girls' corridor? Don't try to lie. I'm very familiar with the layout of the ship. I know the only reason you'd have any cause to come out from that door instead of the closer one. Were you engaging in sexual relations at this hour? How dare you accuse me of that, Lieutenant Zurg? I was helping a fellow passenger find her contact lens. Thank you very much. Would it make you calm down any if I said no? Come on, it's mid-afternoon. I don't have that much energy. Anyway, you said you had a problem you wanted help with. In a way, though, talking to her was actually a huge relief from all the anxiety of everyone else. She was predictable, and I knew exactly what her agenda was already. Yes, I need you to help me. If you're serious, if you actually want to cooperate with me, prove it by helping me with this problem. If you're not willing, then forget it. I'm keeping your vote and want nothing to do with you. Can you do that? Why would I do that? Why'd I even come here if I didn't want to help her? Well, tell me what it is first. It's your ex-girlfriend. I need to collect her votes, but she's kind of... Well, you know, she's very... What's the matter? You afraid of hot girls? Worried that you'll try to talk to her and just get tongue-tied and flustered and unable to stop staring at her tits? That's probably what it is. Well, maybe if she didn't have them completely visible. Hey, she wears a swimsuit. Sometimes. No! I mean, you're implying that's because I'm attracted to her. She's just intimidating, period. Stop making everything a sex thing. I mean, you're the one who first brought up sex. Okay, but it was only because it was you. Right, so she's too intimidatingly hot and you need the help of a wingman. Got it. I'm not trying to pick her up. I just want to give her votes to Captain Buttpants. And she's a really difficult person. And yes, she's intimidating, and I guess she is also hot. But the hot is not the issue, it's the intimidating. It is absolutely the intimidating. I don't care about hot. Just that dedicated to your man, huh? Yes, but not in the way you're implying. I don't know why we just zoned out and zoned back in, but whatever. Look, here's the plan. I'll play good cop, and you play bad cop. Okay, that's probably the easier cop to play. I'll be nice, and you can be the one to lean heavily on the fact that she obviously owes him a pretty big favor. I just need you to stay focused. Oh yeah, let's go for it. Judging by how casually she had mentioned the favor in question, there was absolutely no way I could get away with this without raising a little suspicion, but I tried my best. If I'm gonna sell this, remind me again. What favor would that be? You know, the obvious one? It's not obvious to me. Assume I don't keep up on the affairs of everyone I used to date. This was in grade 10. I'm pretty sure you were dating at the time. Are you messing with me? Just spell it out for me, okay? I got a suspicion. Ooh, no! The dress code! I don't know how you could possibly forget something of such enormity. Her blue hair caused the biggest of fusses. Oh my god, not a fuss. Golly gee. How can you forget about Captain Buttpants in true gentlemanly fashion, getting the rules changed just to help her? I still don't really get it. Her natural hair looks so much better. Why would someone like her even need such a transparent ploy for attention? I don't fucking know, dude. Some girls are insecure. Some people are insecure. It just happens. You're messing with me, aren't you? Sure, whatever. It seems fair to me. Let's go do it. I'm counting on you to keep things on message, okay? Don't worry about it, dude. On message is my middle name. She needs to give Captain Buttpants votes because she's calling in that favor. Got it. They call me the on-message idiot. That's like my full name. It's pretty catchy. When we found the swimmer, she was lying out in the sun, tanning, sharing a drink with the beauty. I wasn't sure if this was really something I wanted to interrupt. Wow, we found her near the pool. What a shocker. But they both seemed fairly disinterested, so I figured it was probably okay. Hey, ladies. Mind if we join you? Come again? Lieutenant Zurg, you are aware that's a piece of shit, right? You know, you aren't being dragged around by your humorlessly dull boy in men's clothing, right? I know that can be hard to tell apart, but really now.
Sure, you can join us. Sit, boy.
Golly, yikes. Lieutenant Zurg gave me a pained look. Okay, I could see why she didn't want to be doing this alone, but we pulled up seats and joined them. It's about the game.
What more do you want from me?
I wanted to talk to the swimmer.
Well, in that case, that's all right.
Yes, spit it out. I'm collecting votes for Captain Buttpants, and you, well, I know you have a lot, and I don't need all of them, but around 8 would suffice? Yeah, let's call him that favor, dude. I don't need that vote. I've already got like a billion. 8. Exactly 8. What she means is you need to give 8 votes. Thank you for clarifying that number. And why would I do that? This was gonna be a hard sell. I only really knew the broad strokes of what the favor I was calling in was. Well, anyway, all I could do was dial up the bravado to 11 and pray. Because you owe Captain Buttpants. How do you figure that precisely? You know! I must have forgotten. I tried hard not to sigh or freak out. No, you haven't forgotten. Look, I hate the guy too, and that's why I don't let him do me favors. But you did, and it's not an unreasonable exchange. I really hoped that was true. It sounded true. Maybe it was true. I tried to be vague and hoped that it worked. Fine, I'll concede. But only because it's so fun to see your stern glare used to prostrate yourself for the benefit of her boyfriend. Not my boyfriend! The swimmer ignored her entirely. I don't know what blackmail she's got on you. But I do hope I find out. Then she took her phone out and transferred the votes over to Lieutenant Zurg. I felt like I sure had experienced a lot of energy and suffered a lot of indignity for her benefit. There you are. Thank you. Uh-huh. I'm going for a swim now, so unless either of you feel like joining. Her tone was even icier than usual. I knew when it was time to get out while I was still ahead. We both excused ourselves quickly.
Before you go, come here.
I mean, not right now, later, beauty, God. Calm down, we just did that like a few hours ago, jeez. I did, and she took me by the tie, pulling me in close and kissing me gently in front of everyone else. So forward, my goodness. Her lips were soft against mine, and reminded me of... No, I couldn't focus. I couldn't get caught up in thinking about her kissing me before. I had to keep cool. But I enjoyed the feeling of her soft touch for just a couple moments longer before I pulled back, readjusting my tie.
I'll be seeing you soon, I'm sure.
We'll see.
Well, go have fun with your new girlfriend now.
I'm not his girlfriend. We're not even friends. Easy, she was making fun of me, not you. Bye for now. I waved and Lieutenant Zurg and I left together. Cool, that went pretty well, actually. Wow, I'll admit that I was not expecting that to go even a little bit well, but you did it. Yeah, I mean, I said I would. You've been known to lie. You are a known liar. People know that you lie. You tell untruths on a frequent basis. Don't make fun of me for expecting you to continue your solid, proven track record in lying. You liar. I think you've got me all wrong. I feel like I'm being attacked right now. Yes, that is absolutely a mischaracterization. Oh, hell no. I can think of a lot of lies you've told. Like, just take my place and I'll fix everything for you. It'll be easy. Hey, you're no longer failing summer school. I kept my end of our bargain. Uh-huh. Now, I believe that I've proven my trustworthiness. You owe me a date. That was not the deal, even a little. I never said anything about that. But, look, okay, if you have something you want to talk to me about in the future, I'll listen. How sweet. And... She sighed very dramatically, giving me the most irritated look I'd ever seen in my life. Wow. That's pretty bad. Thanks. Wow, look, she's happy! Yay! We made Lieutenant Zurg smile. That's pretty good. That's a pretty good way to end an afternoon, I would say. Now, late afternoon, that's a whole different animal. So before we get too into whatever kind of nonsense is going to happen on this oil rig, I'm going to draw this episode to a close. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you like that, don't forget to like and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next week for even more Ladykiller in a Bind action with yours truly. I'll see you guys then.